everybody. Welcome to Rachel's Reviews. Canadians, it's very exciting. We are here to talk about the Toronto International Film Festival. And I am heading that way, heading to Canada. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am really looking forward to it. It's my first time at the festival. And so I thought it'd be fun to do a preview. Of course, I won't get to see everything at the festival. I'm not going to be there the whole time. But I'll get to see some stuff and that'll be fun. And I thought it would be fun to just preview the many films, a selection of the many films that are coming to TIFF. And I wanted to have my preview buddy with me to do that, my friend Will. And thank you so much, Will, for coming on doing this.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to be in Canada though.
You're
For
not going to be in
sure,
Canada.
not going to be there. No,
Yeah,
for sure,
but
not going to be there.
yeah, but do you have anybody on your site that's going to be covering it or?
No, we usually cover remote. We love TIFF.
Mhm.
We love the
Yeah.
selection of films. It's just I don't want to go to Canada.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
No offense, Toronto. No offense.
The past I had gotten accepted 1 year before, but then I lost my job and so I couldn't afford that year to go. I had been to New York Film Festival several times and that's really fun. They're very similar, I think, in the lineups, New York Film Festival and TIFF.
We usually
Uh
get into both, and it's they never send us the same stuff.
oh really? I feel like
Mhm.
that it's similar, but anyway, so this year I decided to do TIFF instead of New York Film Festival, and I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. It's
I
gonna
like
be
it.
in yeah, and I'm gonna be there from Saturday. I have travel day on Saturday, and then I'm gonna so the 6th until the 11th. So I'm missing some days, but it still will be a good little group of movies. But how do you feel about this year movies so far? What do you think? Do you think it's been a good year, bad year?
So it's been an interesting year because I'm really far behind.
Mm-hmm.
So I just watched The Life of Chuck yesterday, and we have a new thing going on where we have a cry counter. How many movies this year are going to make me cry?
Oh,
Two, The Life of
yeah.
Chuck and The
Oh,
Ballad of Wallace Island. So
oh, that one's sweet. Wasn't a big
yeah,
fan of Chuck for me personally, but do you liked it then?
I loved it. It hit me right here in the
Mhm.
feels. I was
Cool.
like, I am that little boy. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
almost 39, not yet. Got
Yeah,
a
yeah,
while to
yeah.
go, a little bit to go. But I couldn't
So
imagine my life being over soon.
is that a favorite of yours for the year then, or what would you say is your one of your favorites?
Man, that's hard because like a lot of the stuff that we really liked came out last year and is now coming out this year.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I don't know, when I look at, what came out this year and what am I liking? Let's see. Let's do this. I have my IMDb up here.
Well, for me, this year's been way better for studio films than last year. Last
Yeah,
year,
that's fair.
I hardly liked any studio films except for Wicked and a few others, Wild Robot. This year, I liked a lot more. I liked Fantastic Four, I liked Superman, I liked F1. So just those alone, that's pretty good for me.
I really liked Superman. I loved Sinners. I thought Sinners was excellent.
Yeah.
I was
Was
a big
a
fan of Black Bag as well.
Oh, you like that one? Yeah, Sinners was a little messy for me, but I did like it. I did appreciate it, especially just how ambitious it was and the storytelling and so I did recommend it in the end. I didn't love it as much as everyone else seems to,
The way
but
I would
it
the way I
was
would
good.
point it out to you, the way I would point it out to you is it's like a chef making an ambitious piece dish, right? His
Yeah,
plating might be a disaster, but at the end of the day, it tastes good.
I'd agree. I'd agree. So so yeah, that is a highlight. I also really enjoyed Sorry Baby. Have you gotten to see that one yet?
I am seeing it next week. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, yay. Well,
Yeah,
I hope
I
you
did
enjoy
also
it.
like I Love You Forever, which I finally saw,
Oh, okay.
and I really like
Uh-huh.
that because
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for the romantic movies, but it's not like any other romantic movie.
Hmm. Who's
I
in
liked
that?
One of Them Days. We
Oh,
previewed
yeah.
it. We previewed I Love You Forever last year because it played at South by.
Okay. It sounds familiar, but
Yeah.
I can yeah, I know one of them days I've heard that it was that's underrated. I heard it's a good one. I haven't seen it.
It is on Netflix right now, so you could check it out.
Mhm. Oh,
I
okay.
very much
That's
enjoyed it.
good. Yeah.
I really
That's
like Sacramento as well, which is
oh,
Michael Angarano's
I haven't seen that.
debut. He's in the movie. It's him, Michael Cera, Kristen Stewart.
Oh, cool.
It's really really fun. And then what's her face is also in it. She's in Penis, the show Penis.
Oh, okay. Um,
P5AIS. You know that
uh-huh.
show. Yeah,
No, I
she's in
don't.
it. I forget her name. It's a
Yeah.
Hulu show. It's really funny.
Oh, okay.
But she's very good in it as well. And the Sacramento is just one of those movies where it's like a smaller movie, but you really
Uh-huh.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then Ash, which is like a futuristic horror nightmare thing. It's pretty cool. I thought it was really really cool. Really
So
psychedelic.
I'm planning on posting this on Thursday.
Yeah.
So that's the first day of the festival. So if there are new things, trailers, that kind of thing, if you're we're recording this on Sunday on the 31st. So if you're listening or watching, you're like, why didn't they talk about that trip? That's why.
Are you a fan of Rachel's reviews? Do you look forward to Family Movie Night, Female Film Critics panels, or the Talking Disney podcast? If so, please consider supporting the podcast by becoming a Patreon. As a patron, you get to access monthly events such as the watch-alongs and Q&As, where you get to talk to stars and find out the behind the scenes of the movie making industry. And you can pick what I review for Family Movie Night or even become a guest on the podcast. Podcasts and YouTube channels are expensive, and I really, really could use your help. I would so appreciate it. You also get to be a member of the Facebook group where we talk about all the films that we're seeing, and we have so much fun. Go to patreon.com/hallmarkies and select one of the Rachel's fan tiers. That's patreon.com/hallmarkies.
But it's pretty eclectic group. I would say that TIFF, it doesn't have as much of a sort of a um
Niche.
yeah, niche as compared to Sundance and South by Southwest, where they have
Looking at your
real
list of that
brand.
you compiled,
Though,
I can completely agree with you. All the
yeah,
movies that you have here, they're all very different.
yeah, good variety as opposed to like something like Fantastic Fest or South by Southwest they have like a brand
Yeah.
of type of movie that
Yeah,
that
Sundance wants all the pretentious bullshit.
right.
Uh, Fantastic
Yeah,
Fence wants all the weird stuff. Fantasia is the same way. The
yeah.
Montreal
And South by
Festival,
Southwest, that's more like
indie.
it's like Sundance, but like slightly more accessible
It's less pretentious.
or less pretentious. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and with
I
better
agree.
weather. I hate
All
snow.
right. Well, let's dive in. Let's talk about it. So we're gonna and some of these we know more about than others. Some of them have had trailers, some of them haven't. All that
The
stuff.
first one on your list here, I saw a trailer for a few months.
Yeah, yeah. And so some of them will have more than others to talk about, but we'll give our excitement score 1 to 4.
Yeah, of course. That's how
Yeah.
we do it, right?
Yep. All
But
right.
are we starting with the first film on your list here,
Yes. Yeah.
which is
So
Hikari's Rental Family?
yes. Rental Family. An American actor in Tokyo struggles to find purpose until he lands an unusual gig working for a Japanese rental family agency, playing stand in roles for strangers. As he immerses himself in his clients' worlds, he begins to form genuine bonds that blur the lines between performance and reality. This stars Brendan Fraser and directed by Hikari is the name of the director. What do you
Yes.
think of this? You
So
excited?
Hikari is a beautiful director. She's done some beautiful work in the past,
Okay.
mostly on TV.
Oh.
Hikari's worked on Beef, and she
Oh.
worked on the HBO show Tokyo Vice, which is gorgeous looking.
Oh.
Um, I am very excited about this trailer. I remember how I just talked about how we have a cry meter. This is probably
Yeah.
going to add another one on that, another tally on that list. This is probably going to make me cry. It looks gorgeous.
The only thing, and I probably don't need to worry about this because it's directed by a Japanese person. The only thing watching the trailer was like, ooh, that could be a little cringe where you have this white man getting hired by Japanese people to like improve their family or make their families better, or like oh, that could
I
be a
think
little
I think being written and directed by a Japanese woman,
yeah.
there's a bit tongue in cheek, a bit nose up in the air about that. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what drives the comedy.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it'll be a sweet movie, and so I am pretty excited about it. I think it's one I will get to see. when I'm at the festival. So I will give this a 3 out of 4.
I'm also on 3 out of 4. It does come out in November as well. So it does
Yeah,
have a
so
release
pretty
date.
soon.
And it has a trailer. So
And a trailer.
if you guys
All
want to
right.
watch the trailer, you can.
Next, we have California Schemin'. This is director James McAvoy. In the late 90s, Gavin Bain and Billy Boyd had their musical ambitions consistently ridiculed for having the wrong accents. So they went for broke and reinvented themselves as Californian rappers. The duo recorded their own tracks with fake accents and turned up in London, claiming to be an established duo on the Cali scene as well as childhood friends with Eminem. They quickly bagged themselves a record deal, a hefty sum in advances, and an appearance on MTV till it all came crashing down. So the stars James McAvoy, Seamus McLean Ross, and Samuel Bottomley, Lucy Halliday. What do you think about this? California Schemin'.
Hell yes. This is my kind of movie. Music, weird stuff, and of course, being a Californian, it takes place in California, so you're automatically hooked me. And it's in the 90s, which is the best decade of existence ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in.
And this is not, it says musical biographical film.
Yeah, it's the writer Gavin Bain.
It's a real people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was about real people. I thought it was like Sing Street or something, you know what I mean? Like a fake band.
No, so Gavin Bain, who wrote the movie with alongside Elaine Garcia and Archie Thompson, it's his story.
Oh.
So that's even more
Oh,
interesting.
that sounds really fun. This sounds good.
It's gonna be silly, and I'm totally here for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see what McAvoy does behind the camera. Because he's an amazing actor. Like, let's just get that out of the way.
Has he directed before?
I don't think he has. I think this is his feature debut as a director.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that should be interesting. Let's see.
He just has so many acting.
Yeah, you're right.
Jesus. Yeah, I am right. Cool. Yeah. I mean, he's James McAvoy.
Yeah, this is it. This is his debut. So that should be really interesting. I'm gonna give this a 4. I'm definitely gonna see it. It's on the schedule. And I'm looking forward to it.
This is also a 4 for me. This might be one of my most anticipated to come out of this particular festival. This looks fantastic.
Yeah. All right. So then we have Arco. This is one of the animated films there. This is Arco, 12 years old, lives in a far future. During his first flight in his rainbow suit, he loses control and falls in the past. Iris, a little girl his age from 2075, saw him fall. She rescues him and tries by all means to send him back to his era. And this is by animator Hugo Bienvenu.
It's Hugo Bienvenu.
Oh, that's good. You did a good job. Okay. And I feel like coming out of Annecy, everybody is saying, who's the next Gintz? Who's the next Flo? What's going to be the next? And people are saying that if there is one this year, this is it.
So this is also French because Flo was European as well.
Yeah, Latvia.
It's Latvian. This is a French movie. Here's the thing about the French, and in particular, Hugo Bienvenu.
Well, there's a lot of animation coming out of France. I mean,
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Even Illumination, technically, is from France.
That's DreamWorks. I don't care. The thing about it is that this movie has an almost Japanese anime style to it, mixed with the French new animation style. There was a really cool French action animated movie that came out last year that I really, really enjoyed. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like a futuristic animated film, and it was all in French, and it was fantastic.
Mars Mars Express, I think is what it was called.
Yeah, that's it. I really like that movie.
Yeah, that was really good.
And this has a similar art style from what I can see, to Mars Express. And I really liked Mars Express. I thought it was so genius the way that movie was put together. I actually saw that in 2022. So I want to say I was covering the Tokyo Anime Show. So, and it played there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it played there. This movie looks cool. I'm very interested to see it. I would go with a 2.5.
Yeah, I mean, just because it's animation, I love animation. I'm go 3. I mean, I am intrigued after everything I said to Annecy. So it's going to be the one to watch. This is a weird year for animation. There's really not the front runner. I was talking to somebody that kind of reminds me. I think it was 2011 where you had at the Oscars. You had Chico and Rita, Cat in Paris. You had Kung Fu Panda that year. Rango won.
Rango
So
won.
I feel like this is kind of, it feels somewhat similar to that year as far as
Listen, I can never predict
animation.
animated feature because last year Wild Robot for me was the best animated feature.
Yeah, well, they've been the last 4 or 5 years, they've been really embracing prestige animators, particularly rewarding animators like Miyazaki, Guillermo del Toro, against, these kinds
Yeah,
of
but the year
things.
that Guillermo won, Guillermo had the best animated film.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
Last year, I
But
thought I didn't really think Flow was that good. I thought Flow was good, but
oh,
not
really?
that good. I
It
liked
wouldn't have.
Memoir of a Snail and Wild Robot
Oh, you
better.
did? Yeah. I really enjoyed Flow, and it was fun that I actually got to interview against. That was fun. But yeah, it wouldn't have been my pick. I agree. I would have picked the Wild Robot, but they've been on a prestige kick the last few years. So I think that's why people are like, ooh, who are they going to pick this year? And Sylvain Chomet, the famed animator of Triplets of Belleville
Yep.
and The Illusionist, he has a new movie coming out called A Marvelous Life. And so I was thinking, oh, maybe this will be their chance to give him an Oscar.
Didn't he
But
also do Ernest and Celestine as well?
no, that's somebody else.
Mm.
But I've heard it's just okay. I heard it's not
Mm.
great. So maybe that won't happen. But anyway, it's an interesting year for animation. There's not like the big obvious this thing's gonna win.
And I feel
Like
like you
there
can
are
never
some
count the
names.
Japanese out.
But the not with the Academy. The Academy usually doesn't like. I mean, they've only, aside from Studio Ghibli, they've only nominated one other anime director one time for best animated film, and that's Mamoru Hosoda, who does have a movie. We'll be talking about it later on in
He
this
did the
episode.
Tale of Princess Kaguya, right?
No, that was Takahata.
That was
That's also
directed as well, though.
Studio,
That's what I'm getting at.
the Studio Ghibli.
Is
So
it?
yeah, yeah. So
Doesn't say
the only
Ghibli.
one that's ever been nominated anime that's not Studio Ghibli is called Mirai,
I saw
and
it.
that was Hosada. But they never have nominated Makoto Shinkai, who did Your Name and
That movie's so
Weathering
good.
with You. No nomination. So it'll
Satoshi
be,
Gon died before he could get an Oscar, so
yeah, I know. It'll be, so anyway, it'll be interesting to see what they do. But but yeah, I'm gonna give this a 3, but we'll see. So okay, so next we have Good Fortune.
I'm in.
A well-meaning but rather inept angel named Gabriel meddles in the lives of a struggling gig worker and a wealthy capitalist. Stars Keanu Reeves and Aziz Ansari and Seth Rogen. Kiki
And
Palmer.
Aziz Ansari directs it as well.
Yes, yeah. So he directed it.
I'm in.
What do you think? Yeah, you're excited? He wrote it
Four,
as well.
four, four. I am here for the Aziz Ansari comeback.
Did he need to come back from something?
Yeah, he came back from not being anywhere.
Fair enough. Okay. I didn't
He's
realize.
hilarious.
Yeah. So that should be funny. I saw the trailer. It looked pretty good. Pretty funny.
Yeah, and Sandra Oh's in it, and Sandra Oh is I love Sandra Oh. So
and Keanu Reeves, I mean, he does have comedic roots. He can be really funny. We used to see him in this John Wick, but
he's so funny. He's
can
so
be
funny.
quite funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
love everything about this movie that I'm seeing.
mhm.
So I'm here for it. It's 4.
I give it a 3, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Okay.
It also
Next.
comes out in October. So
Oh, is it soon? Okay.
Yeah.
Next, we have Hedda. This is Hedda Gabler finds herself torn between the lingering ache of a past love and the quiet suffocation of her present life. Over the course of one charged night, long repressed desires and hidden tensions erupt, pulling her and everyone around her into a spiral of manipulation, passion, and betrayal. And this stars Tessa Thompson, and it is directed by Nia DaCosta. And what do you think?
I love Nia DaCosta. I love Tessa Thompson. This is based on on a play. So that's interesting as well. This takes place in the late 19th century. So I'm here.
Yeah,
3.5.
This definitely hits a lot of buttons that I like. I like period pieces, and I like it looks like good performances, good stories. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 3.5 as well.
But Nia DaCosta is also such a good director. Like, if you give her the right material.
Yeah, I didn't like the Marvels at all, but that wasn't her fault.
That's not her fault. Marvel meddles and they meddle and then they destroy things.
Yeah, it's terrible. Okay, so then we have Bad Apples. This is Maria, a primary school teacher, does her best to inspire a class of 10-year-olds, but is unable to because one unruly and chaotic student. With her career in question, the child's behavior spiraling, she makes a series of bad decisions that lead to her accidentally taking and locking this bad apple in her home. Maria tries desperately to backtrack, but when the class starts flourishing and the staff and parents are thrilled with the improvement, she finds herself in a very complicated predicament. This stars Saoirse Ronan and directed Jonathan Etzler. What do you think?
So it's based on a novel, Scandinavian novel. The director's also Scandinavian. So this is good because then it's like, the source material. I love Saoirse Ronan. I think she's great in everything, even like bad movies, she makes them better. This looks really, really good. This is going to be a 3 for me for sure. I can't wait to see when it does come out. It doesn't have a release date yet. I want to see a trailer, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like this could be a dark comedy, like it could be a school teacher version of like 9 to 5 almost, it sounds like, in a weird way.
Yeah. Or like what's the one where they trap their parents in the basement with Tom Arnold and Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah. I haven't seen that, but yeah.
Like that. That's another one. This looks fun. It says mystery thriller comedy, so I think there's going to be a very nuanced, very nuanced film with a lot of layers going on, and I like that. I think it's cool.
All right. Next, we have Hamnet. The powerful story of love and loss that inspired the creation of Shakespeare's timeless masterpiece, Hamlet. Stars Jessie Buckley, Paul Mescal, Emily Watson, directed by Chloe Zhao. This has gotten huge buzz out of Venice.
I mean, Academy Award winning director Chloe Zhao.
Yep.
You have all the cast.
Yeah.
Everyone
Oscar nominated. And
you have Mescal, Jessie Buckley, Emily Watson, Joe Alwyn's even really good in most of his roles. Like there's just great actors up and down. You have source material by a novel based on Maggie O'Farrell's novel, and the screenplay written by Chloe Zhao. Okay. I'm here for this.
Yeah, I mean, everything I've heard has just been raves, and Jessie Buckley is such a good actress, and people are saying that she very well may win her Oscar for this, which she's been due for a while now. I mean, maybe not as like Amy Adams or Glenn Close do, but she's put out really good performances for a little bit.
I'm thinking of Ending Things. She's phenomenal. Women Talking, she's phenomenal. Beast, Wild Rose. You could literally just keep going on. Wild Rose is so good. I love it. I personally love the film. Yeah, I know a lot of people are very iffy on it. I personally love the film.
I love it. This will get a full 4 for me, and it's definitely one I'm going to be seeing at the festival.
Have you seen Fingernails?
No, but I remember you telling me about it.
You got to see it. She's in it, and she's amazing in it. It's her, and it's Jeremy Allen White as her boyfriend, and she's phenomenal. And then Wicked Little Letters as well. It's her and Olivia Colman. Right? Yeah, they're great. They're such bitches. It's amazing.
Do you go 4 on this?
Hamnet? I'm going 4. I mean, it's Chloe Zhao. Whatever Chloe Zhao wants to do, unless she's working with Marvel, I want to see it.
Yeah,
because I never want to see the bullshit Eternals. That they made her do over at because the writer is amazing. Nomadland's amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. All right, Good Boy. Next up is Good Boy. A loyal dog moves to a rural family home with his owner Todd, only to discover supernatural forces lurking in the shadows. As dark entities threaten his human companion, the brave pup must fight to protect the one he loves most. And this is by director Ben Leonberg. What do you?
Yes, who also wrote the movie. This has a cute dog in it, so I'm
Adorable
automatically want to see it. It's from his perspective. Here's the cool thing: this was supposed to have a limited release in October. The poster went viral, so now it's getting a nationwide release October 3rd.
Oh,
So
wow.
it went from 600 theaters to 3,000 theaters, just on the strength of the amazing poster that it has with it.
It must have already premiered at some festival because it's got some reviews on Letterboxd out there. I wonder if
Well,
it was
yeah,
at
you know how
Fantastic.
these horror films are.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was at South by,
Oh, it was the South by Southwest. Okay.
yeah, back in March. So
I missed it. This one doesn't really interest me. I'm not that big of an animal person, but it does look cute. But
don't
still,
you
I
ever
would
say anything about cute dogs.
I would give this a 2.
This is a 3 for me. I love a cute dog movie.
Yeah.
We'd like to take a second and thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's Savannah Carlyle and her new book, If I'd Have Known. Escape to Big Dune Island, where hearts are healed by ocean breezes and friends feel like family. In If I'd Have Known by Savannah Carlyle, the second book in the Big Dune Island series, Gigi, a lawyer who's sworn off love, and Austin, a retired baseball player, are forced to work together planning their best friend's secret wedding while solving a mystery that could save the town's historic B&B. Readers are calling it a charming and engaging romance filled with witty banter, heartfelt moments, and just the right amount of mystery. Visit savannahcarlyle.com or use the affiliate link below to grab your copy and go on a mental vacation today to Big Dune Island with Gigi and Austin. We know you'll love it. That's savannahcarlyle.com or using the affiliate link below.
All right. So we have Eternity. In an afterlife where souls have 1 week to decide where to spend eternity, Joan is faced with the impossible choice between the man she spent her life with and her first love, who died young and has waited decades for her to arrive. This stars Elizabeth Olsen, Miles Teller, Callum Turner, Divine Joy Randolph. The list goes on. Directed by David Frayne. This is so my jam. I love in between after world, after spirit, what do they call them? Stories, afterlife stories that almost always work for me. And like defending your life and afterlife and
Wrist cutters.
Our town, just those kinds of stories I love. And it's a romance. So that's on my alley as well. I love these actors. It sounds really good to me. I'm excited.
Have you seen Wrist Cutters?
No, I have not, but I remember you telling me about it.
I'm gonna make you watch it because it's right up your alley, and it's very much like this.
Yeah.
This reminds me a lot of that.
I love these kind of stories. They're so good usually.
I'm a big fan. I love Miles Teller. I think he's great. I love Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, great cast.
I could take her leave Callum Turner. He and I don't see eye to eye because of who he married.
Oh.
I'm very mad about that.
Okay.
Divine Joy Randolph is amazing. Like this just has a cast that's fantastic. Like I want to see this movie now. It does come out right around Thanksgiving, so I know what I'm gonna see.
Yeah,
around Thanksgiving is this. This looks right up my alley. You know me, I love the romantic comedies.
Yeah,
love them, and this is right up my alley.
Yeah, four for me. All right, next we have Eleanor the Great. Follows a 90-year-old woman trying to rebuild her life after the death of her best friend. As a result, she moves back to New York City after living in Florida for decades. This stars June Squibb. It's directed by Scarlett Johansson, which is
It's her
interesting.
first time behind the camera.
Yeah.
It does come out in 3 weeks, August 26th. It has June Squibb, who is the cutest little old lady in the history of old ladies.
Really cute.
I love June Squibb. She's amazing.
So I would give this 3.
So, okay. I'm going to give it a 3 as well. But I will say, I would not be surprised if this is the movie that, out of the ones that you have here, that I like the most.
Yeah. I could see that. Yeah. All right.
It has a cast, man. I mean, Chiwetel Ejiofor, come on.
Oh, yeah. Is he in that? Oh, yeah. I do love him. Okay. Next, we have Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. When their plan to book a show at the Rivoli goes horribly wrong, Nat and Jay accidentally travel back to the year 2008. Blah 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 blah. So I've already seen this, and I liked it so much that I'm scheduling to see it again at TIFF. That's how much I liked it. It was absolutely hilarious. I was dying. Like, you just can't believe that they're doing some of the things that they're doing. Um, it's a very hard movie to describe. I don't know if they should change the name because I think people are going to be so confused. But it was absolutely hilarious. Highly recommend everybody check it out.
If they're confused by the title, who cares? This looks great. I haven't seen it, but everybody who has seen it has told me nothing but great things about it. So
yeah. Well, it's one of those not documentaries. It's one of those movies that merges documentary and real narrative, because it's one of those movies that merges the real with the narrative, because the people, a lot of times they have the people blurred out that are around them, so they don't know that they're in a movie, right? So their responses are genuine to what the insanity that is happening, which makes everything even funnier. And crazy. So just take my word on it. It's great. 4 stars.
I love unhingedness. I'll take a 3 for my excite level.
I mean,
it's unhinged. So.
Have you seen Naked Gun yet? Did you see it?
No.
I mean, I loved it. I thought it was absolutely hilarious.
Everybody's saying that, so
way better than I expected. And so with those 2 movies, this year is like peak humor for me, at least.
Chaos.
It's hard for me to find movies that I think are genuinely like there'll be movies that are like chuckle, but like movies where I'm really laughing don't come around that often. And to have 2 this year, that's amazing. So what are you going to give it?
I'll give it a 3.
Okay, good. All right. So we have No Other Choice. This is
4.
After being unemployed for several years, a man devises a unique plan to secure a new job, eliminate his competition.
4.
Director Park Chan-wook. You're excited, pumped.
It's Park Chan-wook, Handmaiden, Thirst, Old Boy, Decision to Leave. Why would I not be?
Yeah, that's fair.
This dude's one of the best Korean directors alive. Like, this is gonna be fantastic.
This sounds like it's gonna maybe have a little bit of action. Maybe.
Yes. Well, Byung Hyun Lee, the lead actor, he's done some. He was in The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. I Saw the Devil. He's a very like action oriented actor, but he's also a very good actor. So
yeah,
I love Korean cinema. So
so I give it a 3, but yeah, well, it'll be good. 4. All right, 4. We have Blue Moon. This is on the evening of March 31st, 1943. Legendary lyricist Lorenz Hart confronts his shattered self-confidence in Sardi's bar as his former collaborator Richard Rodgers celebrates the opening night of his groundbreaking hit musical Oklahoma. This director Richard Linklater stars Ethan Hawke, Margaret Qualley, Bobby Cannavale, Andrew Scott. And this is one of my most anticipated because I'm a Broadway person. I'm a musical person. I love all of these people that are in this. They know what they're doing. So I'm really interested to learn more. And I love Linklater. I love just everything about this. So there's no reason to not be super excited. 4 for me.
I am one of the biggest Richard Linklater fans that exists on the planet Earth. I am psyched about this. I love Ethan Hawke. Andrew Scott playing Richard Rodgers. Sign me up. Sign me up. This is a 4.
Yeah, I mean, Linklater hasn't done that many period pieces though, so that's gonna be interesting.
I don't care. It's Richard Linklater.
Technically, it'd be interesting to see that side of him though.
He's done a few. I mean, he did Dazed and Confused. That's a period piece.
I guess, yeah.
The 70s. Yeah. Everybody Wants Some, period piece. It's the 90s.
Yeah.
So he has a few under his belt, you know.
Yeah.
He just chooses to do things a little
nothing as far back as this, you know, that I can think of.
No, and so then I mean, to pull off Boyhood, he understands time. Chronology is not a problem.
True. Good point. All right. So then we have Peak Everything. This is Adam is a kind-hearted kennel owner, hypersensitive and borderline depressed. He hides his existential fears from his affection avoidant father and lets his young assistant take advantage of his good nature. To help combat his eco-anxiety, Adam orders a therapeutic solar lamp. Through the lamp's supplier's technical support line, he meets Tina, a radiant woman with a voice that soothes all his worries. This unexpected encounter changes everything. Earth trembles and hearts explode. It's love. This is director Anne Emund, and it stars Piper Parabu. That's the only name I recognize. What do you think about this?
So it's a French film directed by Animaux. Its original title is Amour Apocalypse, which actually doesn't mean peak everything. It just means like apocalyptic love. Piper Perabo is great. We can't wait to see her back in films. Patrick Chiffon is a French actor who's been in like a ton of shit. Like he's been in like a ton of French movies.
It sounds kind of like Punch Drunk Love to me. The plot.
So I think it's going to be similar to that, but like made by a French lady. You know, like if a French woman made Punch Drunk Love, meaning it's probably going to be a little more sensitive to human interests and less, how do I put this nicely, on the spectrum.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, it sounds intriguing. I'll give it 2.
Yeah, no, this is a 2. I still really think it's going to be a great movie. It's just not something that I would be like getting out of my way to go see.
Sure.
But it does look really, really cool.
Okay, then we have Frankenstein. This is Dr. Victor Frankenstein, a brilliant but egotistical scientist, brings a creature to life in a monstrous experiment that ultimately leads to the undoing of both the creator and his tragic creation. This director Guillermo del Toro, and it stars Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi, Mia Goth, Christoph Waltz. So there's little reason to not be excited about this movie. I wish that he wasn't making it for Netflix. That's the kind of the big bummer, that I wish that it wasn't that wasn't the case. But I'm glad I get to see it.
So it is coming out in theaters on October 17th before it hits Netflix November 7th.
Just for the 2 weeks. Yeah.
But I will say, this is a 4 for me, and it's for 3 words. Willie the Bull. That's all you need to know.
Oh, what's that? What does that mean?
That's what Guillermo del Toro means in English.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Willie the Bull.
Willie the
That's
Bull.
my guy. He puts out a movie, I'm there. Don't care.
Fair. Yeah, and this is a passion project, something he's always wanted to do. So, yeah.
It looks like all the best parts of Nosferatu mixed in with like a better script. And you get Oscar Isaac with looking handsome. Like, what else do you need?
Yeah, it's true. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 4. I'm pretty pumped about it.
This is like a 75 for me. Okay.
Yeah, like yeah. Okay, next we have Ballad of a Small Player. This is the year for ballad movies. You're gonna have Wallace Island. You got Small Player. A high stakes gambler decides to lay low in Machu after his Macau. Sorry, I'm gonna read that. A high stakes gambler decides to lay low in Macau after his past and debts catch up with him. Along the way, he encounters a kindred spirit who might just hold the key to his salvation. This stars Colin Farrell and Tilda Swinton. What do you think?
So, okay. Director Edward Berger doesn't have a miss for me in his last couple movies.
Edward Berger.
I mean, Conclave, All Quiet on the Western Front. This man can do whatever he wants, right? He even directed some of the episodes of Your Honor, which is a beautiful looking show. He can do whatever he wants. I love Colin Farrell. This is not my most anticipated Colin Farrell movie of the year. To be fair, I'm looking more forward to the one he's doing next month, the Coconut movie with Margot Robbie.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that too.
I'm very excited about that. That movie looks phenomenal. Have you seen Coconut's previous 2 movies?
No.
After
I don't think so.
Tears.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Tears. Columbus, tears. This dude just makes me cry.
I have seen both of those.
They're not easy to watch, but
they were a little slow for me, to be honest. Both of those. I hope this will be a little bit better pace. But with Edward Berger, I actually was not a fan of Conclave. I'm an outlier on that one.
I love Conclave.
But it was well made. It just the script I had thought had problems. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to not. I mean, I love musicals. Is this a full-on musical?
No. God no.
Operatic plunge into the vibrant chaotic world. What does that mean?
I don't think it means what you think it means. I think it means more psychedelic than it does. Because look at the poster. I think it means more psychedelic than it does musical.
Let me see on the Wikipedia if it says musical. Yeah, it just says drama film. Okay. Got it. Cool. But yeah, I mean, it sounds intriguing. So I'm going to give this a 3.
3. This one also hits in October, October 29th. It comes out October 15th in theaters, October 29th on Netflix.
Nice. Okay. Then we have A Private Life. This is when renowned psychiatrist Lillian Steiner learns of the death of one of her patients. She's deeply troubled. Convinced that it was murder, she decides to investigate. The stars Jodie Foster and director Rebecca Zlotowski. What do you think?
All right. So Jodie Foster's amazing. Let's start there. I love her. She's the best. Rebecca Zlotowski, I haven't seen much of her work, so I can't really speak to her previous work. She's done quite a few things. Another French director. I don't know. I really don't know what to think about this one because this is one of those situations where I don't have a lot of context for her, a lot of context for the movie yet. I mean, the original title is in French as well, Vie Privée, which is just private life.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd give it a 2.
Yeah, this is a 2 for me as well. It's funny because it says it's like an up-tempo comedic murder mystery, which is weird.
Yeah, it could be like a, sort of a cozy mystery, but those are all the rage right now with the knives. Everyone's trying to do what Knives Out did, which I don't even like that. But
I do like that, but I think that the Poirot series does it really well as well.
Did you see the Thursday Murder Club?
No, not yet. It does look fun.
I really enjoyed it. Okay, so then we have The Testament of Anne Lee, an epic fable about religious leader Anne Lee, the founding leader of the Shaker movement, who was proclaimed by her followers as the female Christ and went on to build one of the largest utopian societies in American history. Lee, one of the rare female religious heads at the time, and her followers worshipped through exuberant song and dance. And this is a musical. It stars Amanda Seyfried, Thomasin McKenzie, and directed by Mona Fastvold. And yeah, I mean, 4 for me. I think it looks great. I didn't get it in my ticket selection, so hopefully I'll be able to get in on the day of. But yeah.
So I really like Mona Fastvold's work. Really like Mona Fastvold's work. I've seen The World to Come, which she did. Very, very fine film. I enjoyed The Crowded Room, which she also did. She's worked with Seyfried before. I'm in. It's written by Brady Corbet, who directed the whatchamacallit, the movie that came out last year.
Oh, The Brutalist.
The Brutalist. Yeah, he directed that. Chris Abbott is also in this. Chris Abbott was also in The World to Come. So yeah, this is going to be a 3 for me. I really think that religious movies always hit me really, really interestingly because I'm not a religious person. I know they hit religious people a little bit differently because there's context there. Me not being one of those people, I'm just like, okay,
right.
Let me see what you have.
That makes sense.
They always hit me really differently than they do people who are believers of something. I believe the new running title is Anne Lee. I think they took the Testament part out.
Oh, really? The festival, it's still listed as The Testament, but that may be true. Okay, so then we have. So what did you give it?
This is a 3.
3.
It's a 3.
Okay,
It looks cool.
So then we have Swiped. Whitney Wolfe uses extraordinary grit and ingenuity to break into the male-dominated tech industry. Directed by Rachel Lee Goldenberg, and it stars Lily James in the lead. What do you think?
It's also based on a true story of the creator of Bumble, the CEO of Bumble.
Oh, okay.
So here's the thing about Rachel Lee Goldenberg. I think she is a comedic directing genius. I love Minx. It's a great show. Tiny Beautiful Things is a great show. Unpregnant is a phenomenally funny movie. The remake of Valley Girl, also really good. I think
Yeah,
she
I liked that more than most. It
yeah,
came out right during the peak pandemic, but yeah, I liked it too.
yeah. And she did Divorce, which has a Thomas Hayden Church and Sarah Jessica Parker. It was an HBO thing, which it was pretty good too. Like she understands comedy. And
Interesting.
that's what I want. And I think this is going to be really funny. Dan Stevens, Dermot Mulroney, Lily James, Clea Duvall. The cast is
Oh,
there.
yeah.
The cast is there. The writing's there, especially if she helped write it, which she did. I'm interested. It comes out on my birthday, September 19th, on Hulu.
Oh. Oh, to
So you
Hulu.
guys should check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 2, but I hope it'll be good.
So it's also a 2 for me just because it's coming out so close to like
The
now.
festival. Yeah, that makes
You know what I mean?
sense.
Like it comes out real soon, so it's like
Mhm.
it makes it less exciting for me.
Sure.
So.
Okay, so then we have Palestine 36. 1936, as villages across mandatory Palestine rise against British colonial rule, Yusuf drifts between his rural home and the restless energy of Jerusalem, longing for a future beyond the growing unrest. But history is relentless, with rising numbers of Jewish immigrants escaping anti Semitism in Europe and the Palestinian population uniting in the largest and longest uprising against Britain's 30-year dominion. All sides spiral towards the inevitable collision in a decisive moment for the British Empire and the future of the entire region. And this Anne-Marie Jacquier is the director's name.
So Anne-Marie Jacquier recently came off doing Rami, but before that, she would do films in her native Arabic language.
Which
This
one
one
did she
looks.
do?
She did the Hulu series Rami,
Oh, okay.
which is a comedy series. But before that, she did a lot of stuff like Salt of the Sea, which I don't know if you've seen that, but it's a 2008 indie.
Huh.
It's in Arabic. It's beautiful. I think we do need to hear more from directors in that part of the world and
Yeah,
see
that
those
makes
stories,
sense.
especially what's going on there now, the volatility there. It's been there and it's continuing to go there, and we should immediately free those people. I'm making that statement right here, right now. You can fuck off if you don't believe that. This is interesting because this is the British rule that was back in the 30s. Anytime England loses, I'm cool with it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I like watching the
Well,
English get their ass kicked.
yeah. It's I hopefully it won't be too propagandy. Hopefully it'll be a good story and have some nuance to it. But yeah, so I'm gonna give it a 2, but I hope it'll be good.
I think it's hard to not be propaganda in an area like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's really, really difficult because it's like, what do you talk about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what? How do you touch this? Like I don't know.
I don't mind having a point of view, but I don't know. There's just a way to do it with nuance and a way to not. But I'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's Hers. Weight loss medications are everywhere right now. Everyone's talking about them, everyone's on them. But let's be real. Have you seen the price tag? It's hard to believe they're actually accessible. That's where Hers comes in. Hers is transforming women's healthcare by providing access to affordable weight loss treatment plans. They connect you with a medical provider who will work with you to determine the best treatment option for you. If prescribed, you get medication as part of a doctor-developed weight loss program, complete with ongoing care, check-ins, dosage, and medication adjustments, and 24/7 online support at no additional cost, no hidden fees, and no membership fees. Weight loss by Hers is realistic, not restrictive, and affordable. Hers provides access to both oral medication kits and GLP-1 injectable options, with oral medication kits starting at just $69 per month with a 10-month plan when paid upfront. Plus, your personalized treatment ships for free directly to your door. So if you've been struggling with your weight loss journey, it's time for you to find the best option that works for you through Hers. Start your free online visit today at forhers.com/hallmarkies. That's forhers.com/hallmarkies. forher.com/hallmarkies. Okay, so we have Fuse. A long buried World War II bomb found in central London sparks a mass evacuation, providing the perfect cover for a bank heist. It stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Theo James, Sam Worthington, director David McKenzie.
And Gugu and Bantara, who I love.
Yeah.
Dave McKenzie's awesome. Hell or High Water, Startup.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, dude's amazing. Dude's an amazing director. This is a 3 for me. 3.5 actually. I'll go 3.5. Like the cast, love the director. So
yeah, that's true. You can't. I agree. Okay, then we have Homebound. And then we have Homebound. Two childhood friends from a small North Indian village chase a police job that promises them the dignity they've long been denied. But as they inch closer to their dream, mounting desperation threatens the bond that holds them together. This is Niraj Gaiwan. So yeah, what do you think?
2.5. I like Indian cinema. I love it when it's not Bollywood. Because I think Bollywood's silly. And they're enjoyable, but they're silly. This looks like it's taking a little bit more of a serious approach, which I'm totally fine with. Yeah, 2.5. Can't wait to see it. Should be fun.
Yeah, it looks sweet. It looks endearing. So I would give it also 3. Okay, then we have
sweet.
What's that?
You just need sweet movies sometimes. You just need those.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I agree. Okay, then we have The Coral. This is Yorkshire 1916. A choral society's male members enlist in World War One, leaving the demanding Dr. Guthrie to recruit teenagers. Together, they experience the joy of singing while the young boys grapple with their impending conscription into the army. This is Nicholas Heitner and stars Ray Fiennes, Roger Allam. What do you think?
2.5 again. Love Ray Fiennes. Love Mark Addy. Cast is great. Nicholas Ninter is good. He hasn't made a good, really, really crisp, good movie in a long time. For me, a film that really grabs me since The Lady in the Van. And he also did The Crucible. If you've ever seen, and I know we've all seen it because they make us watch it in like 8th grade. The Crucible with Winona Ryder. He directed that. So,
well, that's true. He has made a lot of sort of crowd pleasing movies.
Yep.
So this sounds like one. So I'm going to give it a 3. It looks like a winner. Okay, so then we have driver's ed. A group of teens steal their school's driver's ed car to go on a road trip to help a high school senior track down his college freshman girlfriend and win her back. Kamal Johnny and Molly Shannon, directed by Bobby Fairley. What do you think?
One of the Fairley brothers. So Kumail Nanjiani is really funny. And I love Alyssa Milano's in this as well. Molly Shannon is great. Like there's things to like here. And I just worry about Bobby Farley because the Fairley brothers when they're by themselves aren't as good as when they're together.
That Dear Santa last year, that was terrible. I didn't even bother. That.
I didn't even bother with it. But that's my problem. When they're separate, it's different than when they're together. I mean, even when they're together, they still make the Three Stooges. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I love their fever pitch, but they're definitely uneven. That's for sure. I'm gonna give it a 2.
I might even go 1 just because like I just don't like the Fairley brothers by themselves.
Fair. That's fair.
Also, I think I still prefer the Colin Firth fever pitch because it's a soccer movie.
I love them both, but yeah, that's fair. Okay, so then we got She's Got No Name. A bizarre case caused thousands of waves. There are different opinions on the truth. When the whole story of the case was gradually restored like pieces of a puzzle, people realized that the truth was not that important anymore. This is director Peter Chan. And what do you think?
So I just like that we're seeing Gigi Shang back on the screen. I love her. She was in Memoirs of a Geisha, House of Flying Daggers, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She's one of China's most prolific actresses. So it's nice to see her here. I'm not too familiar with a lot of Peter Hulsen Chan's work, but I mean, I love Asian cinema. I think Asian cinema takes a lot of risks and does a lot of cool stuff. So I mean, I'll give it a 3 just because I want to see what they do with it.
Yeah, me too. Okay, then we have Two Pianos. Returning to France after a long exile, pianist Matthias Vogler reunites with his mentor Elena to prepare a concert in a park. An encounter with a child who looks just like him will lead him to Claude, the woman he once loved. And this Arnaud Desplechin. You're so good with the pronunciations. I love that. What do you think?
So this is a very, very French movie.
True.
very French, which I have a problem with because like pretension. There's always this air of pretension in a French movie that you just can't get over all the time. But Arnaud Desplechin is, he's a gift director. He's done a lot of stuff, and a lot of it's very, very interesting. If very imperfect. This is definitely like a 2 for me. Just because like Deux Pianos, which is the French title, it just doesn't interest me enough, and it doesn't have a star to hook me either.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree too. Okay, then sentimental value. Sisters Nora and Agnes reunite with their estranged father, the charismatic Gustave, a once renowned director who offers stage actress Nora a role in what he hopes will be his comeback film. When Nora turns it down, she soon discovers he has given her part of an eager young Hollywood star. Give her part to an eager young Hollywood star. Suddenly, the two sisters must navigate their complicated relationship with their father and deal with an American star dropped right into the middle of their complex family dynamics. So this
that American star is played by Elle Fanning.
Stellan Skarsgård, and Elle Fanning, and this is Joachim Trier.
Joachim Trier.
Joachim Trier, who did Worst Person in the World, which was very good.
Yes, he's done quite a few good movies. Worst Person in the World is fantastic. Thelma's pretty good. The guy just knows how to make movies. He really just does. I don't know what to tell you.
So what do you think about the sentimental value? That was the big
3.5,
I think.
Yeah, I mean, I love Scandinavian movies as well. I'm a big foreign film guy. I like foreign films,
Sure.
This is interesting though, because he's worked with Renat Reinsve before in Worst Person in the World. He's worked with Stellan Skarsgård before. I like the introduction of Elle Fanning into this. She seems like a wild card as an American actress. And I can't wait to see what they do with her. This is definitely a 3.5. Just because Joachim Trier. Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a 3, mostly because of buzz and it sounds good. But all right. So then we have Nouvelle Vague. Nouvelle Vague. This is also directed by Richard Linklater. Do you think he's going to cannibalize himself a little bit this award season?
No. And what this is about, what this film is why it's not going to cannibalize itself. It is also a period piece and also autobiographical. Well, biographical, not autobiographical.
Yeah. This is the story of, so is the other one. They're both. Yeah. This is the story of Godard making Breathless, told in the style and spirit in which Godard made Breathless. And Zoe Douche is the name that's most familiar to me of this list. And of course, Linklater. I've never seen Breathless. Have you seen Breathless?
I've seen all the Nouvelle Vague movies, the French New Wave movies. It's like a requirement at every film school ever made. Zoe Deutsch plays Jean Seberg, who's the star of Breathless. Then you have Guillaume Marbach playing Jean-Luc Godard. This looks really, really fun. You even have Adrien Rouillard playing Francois Truffaut. So you have all of your cinema right there. Richard Linklater obviously wrote the film. Directs the film, but it was written by mostly women.
Oh, okay.
Holly Gent, Laetitia Masson, Michel Petin, and then one guy, Vincent Palmore, wrote the film. So it was a bunch of French people. French women wrote this movie about a movie that's about a French woman. And Breathless is a fantastic film. So if you've never seen it, I would recommend that you do check it out.
I need to watch it. I have seen Père Le Fou. I've seen a few Godard. I absolutely cannot stand his later work. Like Film Socialism is garbage. But
yes, but that's pretentious.
It's pretentious garbage. Unwatchable. But I haven't seen Breathless. So I will have to check that out before I see this. But yeah, I mean,
this is a 3.5 for me.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4, but yeah, we'll see how it is.
It's Linklater. I love Linklater.
Okay, we have Wake Up Dead Men, a Knives Out mystery. World-renowned detective Benoit Blanc returns for his most dangerous case yet. Of course, Daniel Craig, Josh O'Connor, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, the list goes on.
Mila Kunis, Jeremy Renner, Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott, Kaylee Spaney. This thing just goes on and on.
I have to say, no, thank you. I have no interest in this. I don't. I find these movies exposition heavy, annoying, in
I
love
love
with them,
exposition.
in love with themselves. Not they don't build up the clues in a satisfying way. They're not fun to try to solve. They're just let's at the end of the movie, we're just going to explain everything, and then you're supposed to be happy with everything. And in the last one, they didn't even have Blanc solve the case. He was like missing for it was bizarre. The Janelle Monáe character, she solved the case. It was bizarre. And
So I will say this: you are in the same camp as one of my best friends. He hates Ryan Johnson. He hates Ryan Johnson movies because he
yeah,
thinks Ryan Johnson is too in love with himself.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
I've had the pleasure of
We'd get
meeting Ryan Johnson.
we'd get along probably well. I mean, I'm sure he's a very nice person. I just don't like these movies, and I don't like The Last Jedi, and I guess Loop was a Looper.
Looper. Have you seen the
It's
movies he made before
okay.
Looper?
No, I don't think
Brothers
so.
Bloom is really
No.
good. Brick is phenomenal.
Okay.
Brick is phenomenal. Let
Yeah.
me just start right here with you, Rich Miss Rachel. Let me see why. Let me tell you why you're missing
Oh
clues
no.
here. For Nas Wake Up Dead Man, premiering on Netflix in December. I'm
Boo.
gonna tell you why this movie is not going to be very good. I agree with you completely.
Yeah.
I Glass Onion lost me halfway through. I didn't like it that much. I liked the first Knives Out. But Glass Onion lost me halfway through, and this is probably not going to be very good. But that was a pretty good Benoit Blanc.
Yeah, you did. You're really good with accents and pronunciation. Like you're very good. So yeah, I would give this
it's just the way it is.
I mean, I'm not gonna say a 0 because there's enough people involved. I bet I have no interest. No interest in Wake Up Dead Man. So Sacrifice, a failing movie star who tries to get back into the spotlight at a charity gala, but gets upstaged and kidnapped by radical voters. This is Romain Gavras, and it stars Chris Evans and Anya Taylor-Joy. So I would actually be more interested in this if it wasn't starring Chris Evans, because I feel like he's been really try hardy with his projects about like picking stuff that's like so obviously not Captain America that it comes off as really cliched, and it's not working for me. And so yeah, I don't know.
I will say this: the movie I didn't mention that I really enjoyed this year does have Chris Evans in it. Materialists, love it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I love romance and I love the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. This one has Salma Hayek in it, so I'm gonna watch it just so I can see Salma.
I mean, I
Hayek.
love Anya Taylor-Joy, so that would be interesting to me. But I was not a fan of Materialists. But Sacrifice, it sounds. I'm gonna give this a. I'll give it a 2. But
I was gonna say I'm gonna go with a 2 as well. I think that's about right actually for me.
Okay, a couple more. We have The Lost Bus. A determined father risks everything to rescue a dedicated teacher and her students from a raging wildfire. This is Matthew McConaughey and American Ferrera, director Paul Greengrass.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything for a while. So this is
yes, but when he does stuff, it's stuff like this, and I want to see it. Like he just makes these like. Because he did News of the World. That's the last one he did.
Yeah, 5 years ago. That was a long time.
I saw the trailer for this. It comes out in theaters September 19th, on Apple TV Plus October 3rd. I love Academy Award nominated direct actress America Ferrera. We can say that now.
Yeah, that's true.
And I love that. And Academy Award winner Matthew McConaughey in this film. This looks really interesting. This is the kind of movie that I like. It's a subtle action,
looks fun, yeah,
drama. You know what I mean? And this reminds me. Did you ever see that one about the firefighters?
Yeah,
that one. It reminds me of that, and I love that movie.
Yeah, that was a good one. No, it's the Brave, something the Brave.
Yeah, For the Brave or something like that.
For the Brave,
the one with Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Love that movie to bits. This looks kind of like that.
Okay, so then we had Bloodlines. This is whilst embarking on a lesbian relationship with the new girl in town, a Metis woman's life is rocked to the core when her estranged mother returns. Stars Dana Solomon and Gail Maurice, and that is also the director, Gail Maurice. So it looks like she's done a few other little things, but so that's fun. Yeah, it could be interesting. I'm gonna give this a 2.
Yeah, this is a 2. Another French movie.
Yeah, you're right.
You picked really a lot of fucking French movies, man.
Well, they kind of. I feel like TIFF and New York Film Festival kind of get cons leftovers. That's probably partly why.
The other problem is that Toronto is in Ontario, and Ontario is very close to Montreal.
Yeah, that
in Quebec.
Sense.
So it's the eastern part of Canada, and in the eastern part of Canada, everybody speaks French and English. So
that's a good point. That's true. Okay, we have 2 more. So Normal. This is in the aftermath of a bank robbery. An interim sheriff uncovers a criminal conspiracy at the heart of his small town community. Director Ben Wheatley. It stars Bob Odenkirk, Henry Winkler, Lena Headey. What do you think?
I love Ben Wheatley. Free Fire's amazing. Loved his remake of Rebecca. And you know how hard it is to remake Hitchcock and make it decent? I loved Sightseers. I like his movies. And I love Bob Odenkirk. Like, who doesn't love Bob Odenkirk? Like, he's great.
Yeah, I'm not as big a fan of the director's movies as you are, but just the cast alone, I think I'm in. And
it does skew more me than it does you.
Yeah, there.
Ben Wheatley. It does skew me.
I would give it a 2. But
yeah, I was gonna go 2.53, so that's perfect.
All right, our last one is Scarlet. After failing to avenge her father's murderer, Princess Scarlet wakes up in the land of the dead. In this world filled with madness, if she does not achieve her revenge against her nemesis and reach the no-end place, she will become void and cease to exist. Can Scarlet find a way to live at the end of her endless journey? And this is from famed animator Mamoru Hosoda. And I was lucky enough to get to be at the premiere for his Belle movie at Animation is Film, and it was an incredible experience. And
that movie's amazing.
Yeah, it is incredible. And so, I mean, yeah, there's just nothing to not be excited about. I mean, he's never made a bad movie.
No. The Girl Who Left Through Time's incredible. Wolf Children's incredible. The Boy and the Beast incredible. Mariah's incredible. This guy just does not miss. Even his Digimon movie, Lapse.
Yeah, it's true. So I'm, 4 for me. It's definitely one I'm super excited about.
It's funny because he came from One Piece. He was a One Piece animator.
Oh yeah.
So that's really funny. The Japanese title is Hatashinaki Scarlet. Yeah, this looks dope. I kind of want to see this now, like right now. This looks really good.
Yeah, I feel really lucky because I'll get to see it at the festival, but it's not going to be I don't think in the United States until 2026.
No, it's actually said it's expected December 12th in 2025.
Oh, really?
In major motion picture theaters, December 12th, 2025 in the United States.
Oh, good. Okay. I thought it was 2026. Great.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So it's a 4 for me.
Yeah, this is a 3 because I'm not going to get to see it as early as you. So that makes me a little bit mad, but this looks good. Yeah, I'm down with what this is putting together. His animation style is so gorgeous. Like, I love it.
Yeah. Right now, just so people know, right now I'm scheduling 4 movies a day, which is a lot for me. So we'll see. I'm not one of these festival people that can see like 15 movies a day.
That's me.
And 4 is good for me. But so right now I have scheduled Rental Family, California Schemin', Arco, Hedda, Hamnet, Eternity, 100 Sunset, Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, Black Rabbit, Frankenstein, The Ballad of a Small Player, Blue Moon, I'm hoping to get into Testament of Anne Lee. If I don't get into that, then I'll end up seeing Bloodlines, and then Normal and Scarlet.
Nice. So you'll see most of the movies we talked about.
To be pretty good and a good variety. I feel like that's a nice variety balance. So that should be fun. Make sure you're following me on the social medias and everywhere. You get all my out of theater reactions and all the fun stuff to everything I'm seeing. And so that should be fun. And how can people follow you, everything you all are doing over there at Film Snob?
It's pretty easy. You can follow me at Film Snob Reviews. You can follow our podcast at The Snobcast on all the places where you find that stuff. FilmSnobReviews.com, TikTok, Film Snob Reviews, X, Blue Sky, same thing. Instagram, we would love to have you. And then YouTube. We are almost to 1,000 followers on YouTube. We do have a YouTube channel. All of our interviews go up there. Sometimes we'll put up occasional top 10s, shorts, things like that.
Cool. I gotta follow you over there.
Yeah, we're over there. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe. And then if you guys want to, we do have a Patreon. You can just send us money. It's cool. We like money. Send me money.
Yeah.
I'm about to grift right now for the money.
And you can find me at Rachel's Reviews, all of our social media, iTunes, YouTube, and on Rotten Tomatoes. So check that out. Also, make sure that you're following over Hallmarkies podcasts. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. And if you are listening on iTunes, please leave your ratings and reviews. That helps so much. And if you are watching on YouTube, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That helps a lot. And have the Patreon group where you can be part of bonus episodes and our patron events where we have talent come on. It's really fun. Check that out. And then we have the merch store where we have lots of fun designs, including #AnimationJunkie shirts. So check that out. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
And she still hasn't gotten me to watch a Hallmark film.
Oh.